Faithless Looting, after spending a little bit of time on the modern ban list, has now been reintroduced to the modern format. A 1 red cost sorcery that draws 2 cards and then you discard 2 cards and then you can flash it back for 2 in a red. One of the reasons stated why it was banned in the first place was because of Hogak, and it did add a lot of consistency to the deck, setting up a lot of turn 2 plays where you put 16 power into play on turn 2. Now, while Hogak was probably the straw that broke the camel's back, we can't forget that Arclight Phoenix was also one of the #1 decks to be playing before the release of Modern Horizons 1, and was the only deck that seemed like it could rival the Hogak deck, which is not really saying too much because Hogak was just absolutely busted, and there was no way of actually beating that deck unless you were main decking like 4 Leyline of the Voids or something like that. Hollow 1 decks were also super consistent at that time thanks to Faithless Looting because it set up a lot of plays where you could put 2 or 3 Hollow 1s into play, potentially also discarding Vengevines to then bring them back. Heck, even relatively fair decks like the Seasoned Pyromancer decks played Faithless Looting just because it was so good at smoothing out draws. This card probably goes back on the ban list within a year, but let me know what you think in the comments down below, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later.